VlogYear day 28. Another set of questions for you guys. So here we go. This is from Twitter from Budget Beautiful. What's one place you want to go before you die? I would love to go to Norway because my dad's side of the family is from Norway and I've never been there and I would love to go there. And I also really want to go to Greece and Japan. Question number 2, also from Twitter. Your So Audio asks, with LA traffic so unpredictable and ridiculous, how do you get where you need to be on time? First of all, I leave very early. So if I need to be somewhere at like 3, I will look up how far away it is on a map ahead of time, and I will usually leave at least an hour in advance because I would rather be somewhere much earlier than really late. So that's my philosophy, at least. It all depends on where I'm going, but I'll usually look up the distance ahead of time. And then also, now that I'm more familiar with the layout of the streets and I can get around pretty well, now I've started looking onto maps more and looking at them in a more detailed way and trying to find little shortcuts that I can take. So yeah, I would definitely advise doing that, getting on Google Maps and finding your point A and point B and not following Google Maps all the time, because a lot of times Google Maps will want you to go on the freeway, and especially if you need to get on the 405 or the 10, there's a lot of traffic, and the 101, just traffic in general on the freeways is not good. So it's good to get familiar with the layout of the city and trying to find side streets that you can take and smaller side streets as opposed to main ones that a lot of people will take if they don't want to take freeways. So that's just kind of my advice. Look up your point A and point B and look at the different ways that you can get from point A to point B, because there's always more than one way. Question number 3 comes from April Jinko. This is from Facebook. What's your favorite thing about Luke? My favorite thing about Luke is that I can just be myself around him, and I can be weird and I can be silly, I can be serious. We have fun, we can laugh, and I just love how I can be myself and be 100% comfortable around him, and I never feel like he is looking down on me or judging me in any way, shape, or form. And I love how he makes me laugh. I love his sense of humor. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I feel like I'm going to start blushing now. I appreciate his kindness and his openness and his honesty, and just, I could sit here honestly like all day and probably list things, but I think that Luke is a very well-rounded person, and I feel very lucky and fortunate to have him in my life, not only as a friend but as my boyfriend. So, question number 4 is also from Facebook. This comes from Chantal Boulanger. I am so sorry because I feel like I just butchered your name, so I apologize. She asks, who was your very first YouTube friend and who is the first YouTuber you ever met in person? My first YouTube friend was Fleur. We met very, very, very early on. I think she had been making videos for a month and I had just started, or maybe I had been making videos for a month and she had been making them for 2 months. We started around the same time, so we were in contact from very, very early on, and Fleur is someone that I consider as a genuine friend in my real life and on YouTube. And it's always a little bit weird because I feel like Fleur and I have been friends for so much longer than we actually have been. It's been over 2 years now, but she is someone that I would have been friends with organically if we had been around each other. Like, we totally would have been friends if we were going to school together or something like that. So I'm really glad that YouTube brought us together, because I feel like we probably wouldn't have met if it weren't for YouTube, because she lives all the way in England and I live in California. So I'm very fortunate to have met Fleur, because she is an amazing, amazing friend that I will continue to be friends with, even if like YouTube like exploded tomorrow or something. And the first YouTuber I ever met in person, it's actually two YouTubers. The very first 17 magazine shoot that I went to when I was a beauty smartie, All That Glitters 21. I'm trying to remember the exact story so it's accurate for you guys, but I was in my hotel room because we had our shoot the next day. And Elle, I guess, had gotten my phone number off of the call sheet that we had. So she had texted me while I was like in my hotel room, had like my fuzzy kitty pajamas on and a tank top, no makeup or anything. And she had texted me that her and Dulce, who is Dulce Candy 87 on YouTube, they had gone out to dinner, I think, and they wanted to know if they could stop by my hotel room and say hi. And I was just like, oh my gosh, because I had never met any YouTubers before, and then meeting two of my favorite YouTubers, I was just like, oh my gosh, because I was just like really shy. And yeah, so they were super, super, super sweet and came over to my hotel room and kind of hung out with me for a little bit. And I was like so nervous about the shoot the next day, and they made me feel so much better and just really welcoming, and they made me feel so much more comfortable and at ease. So that was a really awesome first YouTuber experience. They were both incredibly sweet and welcoming, and it really made me feel good the next day knowing that I was going to be around really nice people. So yeah, those are the first YouTubers that I met in person. And then after that, I can't really remember who I met after that. I didn't meet Fleur until like a year after we had been making YouTube videos, when she came out to the States. So that was the first time that I met Fleur in person. So last question of the day is from Twitter. Anna_love asks, what's your favorite Disney movie? Beauty and the Beast. I love Beauty and the Beast so much. My second favorite would probably be A Little Mermaid, and then Lion King, and then Alice in Wonderland. So that is all for today. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Ooh, that was a weird little